Good morning everyone. Today in this video we will fight against the adamant character of our world around us, and we will think what type of revolution we currently do have. One would say revolution. No, we don't have any, because when you talk to even educated person, when this person hears the word revolution, they think about French Revolution, Bolshevik Revolution. Some who are more politically correct think about Nazi Germany revolution. No, not Germany, because Germans are innocent. Nazi revolution. But many people don't see that currently we have another revolution ongoing. This is neo-Marxist revolution based on the deviated teachings of the Frankfurt School of Marxism. The main representatives are Adorno, Hackerheim, and Marcuse. Marcuse, the pioneer and one of the main architects of a hippie movement, unfortunately. And these guys, and also many others of their followers and predecessors like Wilhelm Reich, the ideological father, let's say, of sexual revolutions, they created a pseudo-intellectual setup that now is used by people having a lot of money and also some governments, so big companies and governments, to brainwash societies in many countries, mainly Western Europe and Northern America. Not all United States, luckily, not all states from United States, but many of them, to just fool society, make it vulnerable towards propaganda and disconnected from values, and atomize the families and societies to make them more exploitable, let's say, or more prone to exploitation from the side of big corporations. Of course, it cannot last long because it affects demography, it affects social structure, and it affects social functionality. What we see that we observe, especially in Western Europe, gradual collapse of the societies. And that's why this revolution, what we currently have, can be called anti-human Marxist revolution, another version of Marxist revolution. One of the manifestations of the anti-human propaganda is anti-family blows. This propaganda really gives to the traditional family that was proven for 1,000 years to be only model really working and delivering enough children to replace previous generation or even cause magnificent growth of human population that we were experiencing since recently. Now this is actually not the case. For instance, one of the manifestations, let's come back to the main topic, is saying that we should protect the planet, so don't produce more kids, because we should protect the planet. But what's the planet? However the planet is. Because also another part of this propaganda set is statement that humans are cancers which destroy the planet, that we shouldn't be there, that nature and planet would be happy without us. And when we see about this crazy, I would say fundamentalist green agenda that especially is pushed now in especially Western Europe, the main conclusion out of this pseudo-intellectual movement would be planet would be the most happy without people. So our ultimate goal of this ideological activist is to have happy planet without people, because humans are a cancer. So we should limit them by reducing reproduction rate, limit them by maybe genocide, limit them by application of, by forcing them to take some things massively that will limit their vital forces, or maybe eliminate them completely. Yeah, everything is waiting for us and some things are already happening. We should look at the demographic factors. In one of my upcoming stories, I will actually say about something about my opinion about current population growth, not only in some regions of the world, but around the world. So we see that all of these pseudo-intellectual movements we have now originated from Marxist, neo-Marxist school from Frankfurt, which some pseudo-intellectual ideological predecessors from the Trotskyist movement, like Wilhelm Reich, the ultimate goal of all of these pseudo-intellectual movements and pseudo-intellectual intellectuals is to limit the size of human population or to exterminate it completely, especially these radical fractions of so-called eco, in quotation, green, also in quotation, movements. Of course, and everything is interconnected with great business because of companies producing solar power panels or companies producing the meals that are, especially German ones, that are growing like in Europe like mushrooms after the rain everywhere. These meals that to be erected require a lot of concrete and heavy metals to be functional. Now we see how environmentally friendly, in quotation, environmentally friendly together in quotation, it is, but it's pushed, this radical leftist green agenda is pushed by the managers, again management option ruling the great companies, guys who have terms for 3-4 years and their only goal is to multiply the profits of the company within very short time 3-4 times, and later they don't care if world collapses or not. They only want to take their money and go somewhere far from this place where they were previously working. So management option is promoting any agendas, any ideas that can push societies or governments to buy their products, even at the cost of total annihilation at the end. So we see that now we are living in the mortal clasp of great business ruled by brainwashed people educated on Marxist universities in majority, and Marxist ideologists who are financed by these people and serve the interest at any cost. No one thinks about the future. This is how I see it, and that's why nowadays we have really anti-human revolution, because also promoting abortion and other behaviors that limit our reproduction activity is more than evident in many countries that such behaviors and such practices are more than promoted, they are imposed on the society. All the best and have a nice day. I say goodbye to you in the days of great anti-human revolution, Marxist revolution that's currently taking place. Bye.